Today is September 2nd.
And it's gonna be a hot. It became a hot day.
It was a hot day.
Come on, yeah.
The
Gonna
gardener
get
showed
even
up.
hotter.
Jesus.
All right, we're live, everyone.
Mostly
I'm gonna-
live.
I'm gonna go on our Instagram, and we're gonna tell people we're live on Instagram too.
Is there a way for us to see how many people are here? Or is it just you, Ben? Because you.
No, like in the chat, we can see how many people.
Yeah, Scott, if you load the YouTube page, the Toy Geeks YouTube page, you can just
okay.
see it.
Do it through that? Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Hey guys, it's Ben, and we are going live right now. As you can see. Hey guys, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, we have another one right there. Hey everyone joining us live here on Instagram. We'd like to remind you that we are going live right now. We're live right now on YouTube, where you can watch a Toy Geeks live. And if you go to youtube.com/the Toy Geeks Network, you can watch the show. We're just here to tell you, or I'm here to tell you to go ahead and do that. We actually have seven people, six people,
Wow.
seven people watching us on this, guys. So
Wait, how many computers do you have in your house?
I have a lot of computers.
I'm the only person watching us currently on YouTube,
Right.
so we're kicking butt on.
But just wanted to tell you guys, join us right now. Join us on YouTube. Once again, youtube.com/the Toy Geeks Network. Look, we have 3 viewers already, and we're gonna see you there. Bye, guys. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go computer tour. Yes. So now people know to watch us here. Oh my gosh.
Taco.
Is that a Paco Taco?
As a Paco Taco
Yes.
from my
That's
Oh my God.
one Scott support.
hey, that's better than 0.
Oh my gosh. Scott, when are you gonna come down? We need you to sign a couple of things.
Is someone asking that? What?
No,
Like,
I just need you to come down and sign a couple of things at the store.
I can come down. I don't know. Whenever. I can come down and sign, but I'm not doing another pop shop right now.
Yeah, I think he means that's what he wants another pop shop. out
Another
of
pop
you.
shop.
Yeah, just start selling your furniture,
If you can just like start selling everything,
your china,
anything.
Yeah.
groceries.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to Dispersed and see if they have anything else.
Yeah, everything and anything. So, hey everyone, welcome to another Toy Geeks live from our desks in beautiful Studio City and
Everywhere else.
Pasadena,
Orange County.
and Scott, you're in
Whittier.
Alaska,
Hey,
Georgia.
I'm closer than Janky is to you.
It's true. I'm the outsider
Yankees
now.
locked behind the orange curtain.
Yeah.
So I've got some company here, as you can see.
Leo!
Woo!
It is Leo. He's here. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah,
All
Yeah.
good? Oh.
I got a Paco Taco. It's a good week.
Where did you get that Paco Taco from?
There's this thing called Pop Shop. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's an online. It's like QVC for cool people.
No.
And
Doesn't sound like anything good.
Yeah, there's this store called 3D Retro. It's it's kind of a niche thing.
I've heard of
but,
them. Not very reputable.
They sell like
Pop Shop Live is jumping the shark, though.
Why?
Have you looked through? So one of the things I do, other than watch 3D Retro, of course, is and Japan LA, is look through and see upcoming shows and see if more people are being added, new merchants and stuff. And I saw a very interesting one, Mall of America.
Oh, that's right. Mall of America is on there. And actually, what they're doing is, because you're wondering, how could a mall be on there? So what they're actually doing is the representative from the mall is going from store to store, and like every week or every 2 weeks, they're featuring, I guess, like a different store.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay, thank you for joining me. Have fun.
Hi, Leo.
Thank you. And that's all. That's the attention span of our audience right there, guys. Like,
What Leo is thinking is,
oh,
man,
that
this was
fun.
not
you're
as
talking about
cool
Mall of
as I thought
America.
it was gonna
Go. I'm leaving now.
be. Yeah, bye.
I heard you mention 3D Retro. Is that the same store that so they're selling blind boxes for cheaper, and then like
Yeah.
other people are like complaining about it, even
Yeah.
though
They're just horrible people for doing that. Horrible.
Bunch of
Huh?
jerks. It's
Just
terrible.
undercutting everybody and
how dare you
devaluing the market.
how dare you sell something at the price you want?
I know.
Who's complaining? Other merchants?
Few people that you know, Jack.
Okay.
A couple of your friends.
It's me. I'm really furious about it.
Jackie's
Yeah.
like, I want to give you more money.
You please.
Why won't you take that money?
This Labubu is worth at least $12.
Take that extra buck and a half, I tell you.
You're not discounting Labubus, though, are you?
Oh,
No.
drastically. We're like giving them away for like $1.50.
Okay. I
And
think
by
he's
$1.50, I mean
lying.
$150.
Yeah. Okay.
You're just not selling it for the eBay price, right? Like, I mean, you're not like
No, we're
a buck.
not-
You're not
we're-
like a buck or two off of a couple things, or you do like a one-time special, but you're not blowing out like the rare stuff on a one-time special. It's like,
You see, that's the other thing that we don't do is we don't recognize the rare stuff as rare stuff. So
right.
when we open up a blind box, even though it's
Oh,
a
I see.
rare blind box that we can probably sell for about $100, if we're selling the other blind boxes for $10, we sell that rare blind box for $10. That's it.
Sure.
It's
Sure.
the same thing where if you bought it as a blind box, you would have basically gotten that if you paid the $10, except we're opening it up for you.
Like
This is
father,
my
like
life.
son.
This is
Lucha Madness.
Hey, Leo, I think you should get a clown mask.
This is
Yeah.
just like dad. Just like dad.
I want to see him do a Hurricanrana off your desk.
Oh my
Wearing
god.
that.
Oh
I
my
like how the shirt matches the mask too. That's
Oh, it's Pink Floyd. It's a Pink Floyd shirt.
Nice.
Anyways, how have you guys been? What's new with yous?
Good.
I picked up a couple more projects. Another collaboration that I can't talk about right now, but I'm
Oh,
excited.
great.
Oh, great. Yeah.
It's a collaboration with someone that's not an artist, someone in the music scene, basically.
Oh.
Pink Floyd. It's the
Pink
T-shirt
Floyd?
that Leo's wearing.
Eminem, Beyonce,
John Lennon?
John Mayer.
John Lennon,
You guys
John
are
Mayer?
getting
Billie
more
Eilish.
warm. Yeah.
Yeezy 69 yellow hair guy?
Yeah. No, not him either. No,
No?
I can't talk about it because it's
Cardi B. You're doing Cardi B.
no.
Is it Little Yachty versus Lil Scotty? Because that I would be into.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what the video is going to be named when it comes out. The
Okay,
video.
give us a couple of hints. There's only 6 people.
I mean,
watching this.
all I can really say is it's someone in like sort of the hip hop scene.
Sort of the hip hop scene?
Yeah, oh, definitely in the hip hop scene.
Okay, so it's somebody in the hip hop. Male or female?
Female. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Do they have Lil in their name anywhere?
No more. So I pick up that.
Has she been a stripper at any time in her past?
No.
Well, there goes Cardi B then.
There goes
No, wait.
half of them.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Anyways,
Sorry. A couple other things. Couple other green lights for some production stuff, and yeah, that's my
Awesome.
Nice.
week so far.
So is that collaboration with a music artist? Is that a toy?
Yes.
Sweet.
it is
Cool.
a toy.
Yeah.
So are they just hiring you as the designer or?
So we're still working out the logistics of everything. I mean, this is like totally fresh. Like it's something that we're both sort of equally excited to do. So they're a fan of mine. I didn't really know about them, but then too much. And then I like went and like did some research and like listened to their music. And I was like, oh, nice. Like this is a good deal. It's only because I only listened to like music from like 20 years ago. So
Oh, it's Jack Black, you guys. It's
Jack Black. I mean, he's kind of in the hip hop scene.
female hip hop.
Kind of not
female
really a
hip-hop.
girl.
It's Jack Black. He can be anything. He is a multifaceted, multidimensional actor.
It's early Jack Black.
Yeah, it was Jack Black when he was a female 20 years ago, and he did hip hop. Yeah,
I missed that.
But I like that they say they liked it, so it probably means that it's a group, maybe.
no,
No.
you guys will never guess. We'll be here all.
Scott's like, man, I better stop talking.
Somebody that likes. I'll just ask Scott after the show. Anyways, did you guys anybody purchase any new cool toys that they want to talk
I
about?
did.
I did too.
All right, well let's Jack up to one. Jack, what did you get here?
Oh, so I saw this and well, I haven't bought a Kid Robot Dunny in a long time. I bought this, which is the Gasha Dekuro. This is the KR exclusive. It's got a little plush skeleton inside of it. That's, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like embroidered, the detail, like the eyes and the bones, and it's glow in the dark. So the green fabric or whatever is glow in the dark. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So
yeah,
so Jack, you said that you haven't bought a Kid Robot Dunny in a while.
that's true.
What made you? Why did you buy this one? Like, what's the reason that you wanted to get this one?
I mean, I like the green and black, and I like the idea of, there's a plush skeleton. Is it plush or is it plastic? Yes, it's both. That's kind of cool. So I'm sort of a sucker for that. Things inside of things. I don't know.
I like that mixing media. I think it looks. I mean, that's interesting to me. Is putting a plush inside a outside. I don't know. I like it.
The second
I
one.
mean, it's cool. It's a cool Dunny, and the black and glow in the dark, that is a KR exclusive.
Yes, and there's a white one.
Yeah, that's
it glows in the dark as well. Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So the white one. So it's interesting. I didn't think the white one would glow in the dark. The white one, I don't have it here, but the white one, instead of black, the plush is white. And then instead of it being this neon green for the design of like the face and the bones and the skeleton, it's mostly black and red, but what glows is the actual whole white part of the plush. So most of the plush glows instead of just the deco in this case. So yeah.
Interesting. I didn't even know the other one glows. Do you remember what the price point on these guys are?
65, 75. I can tell you in a quick second here.
All right. Well, I know that we got the regular ones. We got the retailer edition ones at 3D Retro. And supposedly, I mean, we still have some, but supposedly they're sold out or they're selling quickly. So I guess this is a really good seller for KR in terms of the Dunnies.
Yeah. $50 actually.
That's not bad.
Oh, that is good. Maybe that's why it's selling so well.
Maybe. I mean, one thing that should be said is there's no credited artist. I assume it's an internal designer at Kid Robot, so that's one thing. But it's still a cool design.
I was going to ask, like, who's the artist behind it?
No one that's credited, as far as I can tell.
Probably the Kid Robot in-house designers.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about that Dunny? In like 10 years, like once all the spider eggs hatch inside of it, it'll be like its own like little like aquarium filled with like
just little spiders just everywhere.
Yeah, they'll be like trapped inside.
Nice.
They'll have like pets in there.
Nice.
So if you have a little
something to look forward to,
you'll just have just a whole spider thing going on, crawling out. And why would you say such a thing?
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It's bound to happen.
it's the rumor of the Beanie Babies. They said the same thing about Beanie Babies too, that there were spider eggs in them, and that eventually a lot of them, like, you would pick it up and just like.
Ooh.
Jack, did you get the other plush one from a couple years ago? Because they've done that concept before.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah.
Because I don't
Did you?
know. No, I didn't. But I think I like that one better. I don't know yet. It kind of reminds me of like the I Heart Guts stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
They're
And I
cool.
mean, they're leveraging, sorry, you can see as well, they're just leveraging, oh, we have this like ABS shell that we paid a lot of money for. And so we're going to do all sorts of things with it, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, Scott, did they use the same ABS shell for your crack dunny?
Yeah.
But how does the little mohawk come outside? Do they take some scissors and just cut out a little piece? And
Yeah, they have one guy at the shop, and he just has a little pair of scissors, like the
is he
element.
the 5-year-old or the 6-year-old that works at the
I
shop?
think he's
What
7
is it?
now, actually.
Set. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
And his name is like Chris something. He has a weird last name. It's like Chris Bob Shop or something.
Chris Bobsha.
Yeah, and he works at Pop Shop.
This is getting weird, dude.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's like,
Getting weird
what is going on?
Hey,
Anyway,
who instigated this?
inside Scott's head.
what did I
Going on
do?
inside
Ben was
Scott's
the
head.
one that instigated it. I'm just following along. So we're
Is-
both equally as guilty for this.
Now,
You think-
Okay.
we
It's
have
Chris-
somebody in the chat saying, why didn't we let them know about the salad fingers plush?
Don't know.
Mhm.
Who did the salad fingers plush?
Remember salad fingers? Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah,
Wasn't it like big, like,
like 5-6 years ago or something.
no, I want to say like 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, geez.
Hmm.
Okay.
Salad fingers.
Yeah.
Remember the little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbox Industries, actually, I still think they're available. They did like vinyl toys of it.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
they're still available on the site.
Interesting. That is interesting.
What else, Jack? Is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
I have a couple things.
All right, Scott, let's see what
Ooh,
you got.
what do you have?
Hey, will someone in the chat at the end of this episode just fact check Scott? I'm really curious to see what the accuracy level is going to be for the rest of the show.
Like fact check or fact check?
Fact check.
Okay, because both of them are.
They said that the creator of Salad Fingers came out with their own plush,
Oh,
like brand new.
oh, nice.
Perfect timing. You know, everybody's so hot about Salad Fingers now.
I have a Gangnam Style figure coming out next month.
Is gang? Oh, that's the figure. You just
Yeah.
blew it. You just blew your
Totally.
hip hop figure.
That's actually who I'm collaborating with. I didn't tell you guys about.
Hi.
So I just got this today. It is the Black Series recarded Boba Fett. And
Ooh, that's cool.
So what I was kind of disappointed in is the figure itself inside is basic. There's like really nothing new about it. And I was hoping they would like change up the paint scheme or something, but I compared it to one of my open ones that I had, and it's really the same figure. So I'm kind of like, I didn't need to buy that. There's small differences, like the gun is a little more of a burgundy color. The old one, it's more of an orange. But like really you can't tell the difference other than that. So I'm thinking I'm just leave it.
So you went to the store, you saw that it wasn't painted different, and you bought it anyway.
Yes, because it says right here, Boba Fett. And when I see Boba Fett, I buy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's kind of a bittersweet thing. I mean, it's cool that it's on the classic card. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna leave it on that and like.
How much was it, Scott?
Sure. I think they're $19.99.
You know, the funny thing is that we have a whole case of those coming in like in about a week.
Ben, tell me when the Boba Fett stuff comes, so I don't buy it.
We literally bought your galvanized Boba Fett, I think 3 days, or you probably bought it a good week before, but I remember we had the show and then we did the pop shop, and we had the Boba Fett literally on the next pop shop.
Yeah, I tend to pre-order this stuff. So because at least for, I don't know how it is for vendors, but for customers when they go up for pre-order, like if it's a Boba Fett thing, it just sells out. It doesn't even matter what it is.
Well, I was surprised that for retailers, the way that they usually do the figures is that you have to buy what's called an assortment pack. And the series with Boba Fett, in the assortment, it had Darth Vader, and I think a snow trooper, and maybe X-Wing Luke. I think those were the 4 figures in that one. But recently what they've been doing is that they allow us retailers to purchase the figures per case. So it's like, if you're basically saying as a retailer, no, I don't want that assortment case, I want a case, but I just want all Boba Fett. They let you do that.
Mhm.
So it's like, of course, me as a retailer, I'm going to be like, I don't need a snow trooper.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a hoot about that guy. So I just order the cases of Boba Fett's all the time, and that's it.
And they will sell.
And
Definitely.
they will sell.
The one I keep seeing online from this new wave, which I haven't gone to look for yet, but I'm really excited about, was the Gonk droid, the power droid, because the way they carded that one looks awesome.
Well, that one's a 3 3/4 inch figure.
Oh, is it? I thought it was the black, the larger card.
Not unless that's very new news.
Okay.
But I mean, you could be right. But the one that I saw that is like coming out now is the 3 3/4 inch. But it's on the vintage card though that you're talking about.
We proved last week that I read my Instagram very closely when I scroll through it. So
So the other thing I got that I'm really excited about actually, and this could go along with Ben's sort of flavor of Safubi toys. Like this could be friends with that weird one that Ben has that he loves.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yo-Yo-thon? What is that?
That's awesome looking.
So this is from this was from it was actually from a show in Japan, or sorry, this was in Hong Kong. It was Kaiju One had a show, and this is called Fucking Lazy Fat Bee.
What?
Yeah,
I like it even more.
I have to take it out. But yeah, he didn't make many of them. So there was a lottery open only for like 8 people, like international. And I know the guy Samuel who works at Vintage Vinyl Club in Hong Kong, and that's where the show was. So I sort of emailed him, and said, "Hey man."
Hey man.
But yeah.
Can I get one of those?
That's rad.
What is the name of it again? What is the exact name of this figure?
The name of this figure is Fucking Lazy Fat Bee.
Wow.
I'm into it.
Wow.
Are the wings just like flimsy plastic, or are they?
Yeah, it's like a really flimsy plastic, and then he's got like the little antennas that
Oh,
bounce.
nice.
I like
80s door stopper.
Yeah. But he's rad. He's got like real hands
I dig it.
and like real feet. So he has underwear on too. It's black.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't they just call it FLFB?
Because they can charge an extra $100 for saying the bad word.
Yeah.
And now we
So,
can't
yeah.
show the show to YouTube kids because of that. How do you like that, Scott?
How do you like
Ruined
that?
it. You ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, at least I don't do that Pinocchio figure that you do on Pop Shop every time trying to sell that thing.
Bonocchio?
That boner Pinocchio from Mighty Jacks.
A Wood Awakening.
Yeah, what awakening.
I just call it the boner. Yeah, so those are my 2 purchases. But yeah, this guy, and the packaging's really cool, so I'm just gonna let him chill in there.
I would take him out and have him hang out with Yo-Yo-thon Man.
Yo-Yo-thon Man, where are you?
How much did it cost you again?
They weren't cheap. It was I don't remember how many he made, but there were, like I said, there were only 8 for international. It's a super limited run. I think there were 80. Here's a picture.
And only 8 of them.
Only 80 for international, but that's all of them right there at the show. So however many that is in that little line.
Nice. 8 of them. Wow, I would have wanted one.
It looks about like 20 or 25 pieces. But yeah, I love this stuff. I mean, I would
The
stop.
box is kind of unusual too, right, for Sofubi?
Yeah, it's like a. You can tell it's like a whole DIY little deal with the box.
Yeah, it's nice though.
I
Yeah,
like it.
it's a nice presentation. So whenever Yo-Yo Man wants to come play with this guy,
Yo-Yo Man.
I'm just glad
Yo-Yo
that Ben
Man.
can't make fun of some of this weird stuff that I buy because it's always like, well, you bought that Yo-Yo Man figure, so
That's it. It's on me forever. Oh, you bought Yo-Yo Man. I'm gonna have him come on the show one day. You're gonna love it.
the real one,
Yeah, the real guy.
is he local?
I think he lives now in LA.
You know, we do the show through Zoom, so
Yeah, exactly. There's
Could
no
be
such
anywhere.
thing anymore. It's local and walls and boundaries and
You should
snow days.
you should do an exclusive colorway with him.
I would totally do it. Because I know you would buy one, Scott. He didn't say no. Anything else, Scott? Did you buy anything else cool?
No, I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. One thing I bought that's up there is it's still in the box. I've just been too lazy to take it out. It's the prototype Boba Fett Black Series helmet, and then you can't really see it, but that's the other helmet right there. So
Yeah.
I got it in, and I just needed a place to put it, so I just put it up there for right now. I just haven't had a chance to break it open.
So speaking of Star Wars and Star Wars series, did you use your you bought tickets to Star Wars Celebration, and we talked about on the last episode that a lot of the people that were supposed to vend at that, including the actual people that run Star Wars Celebration and people like Funko and like that, they were all releasing their figures online during the dates that were supposed to be Star Wars Celebration. One of the things that they did is that if you were somebody that purchased tickets, you were able to log in with your username and password and actually purchase before anyone else exclusive 40th anniversary Star Wars Celebration collectibles. Did you get anything, Scott?
So I didn't purchase anything for myself, but I bought you that lunchbox.
Yay!
I did look around, and I was like, I was tempted to buy some things, but like, I don't know. The only thing really Star Wars that I buy anymore are the toys. Like, I don't really buy like tchotchke things. I don't even buy like shirts, any Star Wars shirts anymore. I just buy the toys. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, there's cool stuff there. It's just like I did not buy anything.
If you would have bought something, what would you have bought? Like, what would you
Probably
have
another one of those lunch boxes.
Those lunch boxes are cool.
Yeah, the lunch boxes were really cool. Maybe a shirt, but I just don't. I don't know.
It was $50 shirts, but they came with 3 pins, right?
I think so. The pins are cool too. I like the
Yeah.
pins. Like all the pins were really nice. It's just that weird thing. It sort of seemed like a scavenger hunt type scenario where like they're releasing certain pins on certain days and I don't want to. I don't have time to get into that.
Well,
So
I also feel
it's
like
best to just not.
they wanted to justify selling 3 pins for like $50 or $55, and they're like, but you get a shirt with it,
right.
so it's okay.
Yeah,
So
I didn't
Take notes, Ben.
what is it?
Take notes.
Oh, plenty of notes. Decon, everyone.
Woo!
Ben, did you do any research of the other retailers and what sort of Star Wars stuff they had, like Funko or anything? Because I didn't really do anything.
Let's see. Funko was one of them. Beeline Creative was one of them that did the tikis. There wasn't really that much. I mean, yeah, there really wasn't that much. I mean, I think Stance Socks made some socks. Her Universe released some more clothing. And surprisingly, some of the exclusives were, or not surprisingly, were at the Disney store online.
Hmm.
So you were able to go to the Disney online store and pick up like certain things. But yeah, not that much. And I think a lot of it was production delays and just vendors not, they're like, hey, if we're not there, the collectors won't buy, and end of story.
Yeah, I'm sort of surprised being Star Wars that they didn't push it more, you know, with this.
Yeah.
You know,
I still feel like Celebration kind of has a reputation of being. We all know it's a show where you go and sell stuff, right? But it sort of has a reputation of being more of like a community party than it does like a show where you're going specifically to pick up exclusives. And I think that's starting to change. But you know, when like my friends that go to Celebration every year and the ones like, yeah, they get the exclusives, but they don't talk about it. Whereas San Diego, it's like, okay, I'm getting this and this and this, and you know, Decom, these are the people I'm lining up for. And so I think there's still sort of a different view on Celebration right now.
I think a lot of it is the cosplayers thing. Like people, like it's all about all the cosplayers showing
Right.
up, and you know, 90% of the 501st showing up in costume, and it's just like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, appropriately, it sort of feels a little closer to D23, where it's like, what cool announcements and who are we going to see in the community aspect,
Right.
you know?
But they did announce Mandalorian season 2 coming out October 30th.
Sweet.
That's right.
Yeah.
So when all of us can't go trick-or-treating
Trick-or-treating.
because of COVID, at least we have the Mandalorian to keep us happy at home.
Yeah.
so it comes out on the 30th. So that means on the 31st, I'll be looking for another show to watch.
No, Scott, it means on the 31st, you'll be watching it for the third time with your kids.
Yes.
That's what it means. First, dad watches it.
Yeah.
Right.
Then dad watches it again.
Right.
And then you can sit down and watch it with dad.
Them's the rules.
Them's are the rules. Oh, Toma's watching us. Hey, Toma.
Oh, hey, Toma.
Hey, how's it going?
What time is it?
Oh,
Got to be like in the morning, right?
In Japan right now, it's
10 or 11.
Is it 11 o'clock? Like 11 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
Something probably. I gotta
10
check
or 11.
my world clock. My world clock says, yeah, it's 11 a.m. in Tokyo right now. So yeah, there you go.
We should do the next
Hey.
Toy Geeks in Japan. We should all go there and do the Toy Geeks there.
I wish I could be in Japan right now. I really do.
Yeah.
I actually, the funny thing is, I probably would be in Japan right now if it wasn't for COVID.
You probably would be. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
right around now.
my meeting with Medicom, the second meeting of the year. Luckily, we have the first one still. But the second meeting of the year is usually the last week of August or the first week of September, which is right now.
Bummer.
So Ben, speaking of Medicom, so for DesignerCon, is there going to be any interruption with you selling Medicom merchandise with like all the Bear Bricks and exclusive stuff, or is that still going?
So the Medicom booth will be its own channel. So you'll be able to buy all the exclusive Medicom products through the Medicom channel. And honestly, I feel what's going to happen is a Medicom will be more of a drop channel, because there's going to be like live all the time channels, and then there's going to be like drop channels, which is basically like, all right, guys, Medicom at 11 o'clock will be releasing this drop. Make sure to join us in the channel. And then I'll probably stay up for about 15-20 minutes. Everything sells out, and then we'll see you at the next drop. But you know, and then maybe on Sunday or something like the last day of the show, it'll be live all day. But clearly it won't just be me, it'll be, you know, other people helping with it as well. We're still figuring out all the logistics. I mean, you got to remember, there's going to be, aside from the 3D Retro booth, there's the DesignerCon booth.
Yeah.
which will have products in it that are awesome. There's the Metacom booth. There's, you know, we were talking today with Johnny Cupcakes, and you know, hopefully Johnny Cupcakes is going to have their own booth as well, but some of their products will be available at the Decon booth, but those products will only be available Friday for VIPs because it's a VIP shirt. So if you don't have access to the show on Friday, you don't have access to the VIP products. And that's actually one of the things we need to educate our vendors about also, which is like, look, you know, treat it like the convention. Just because you're doing it from your home or you're doing it live, you know, on your iPad or whatever, don't treat this like, oh, I'm going to put it up on a website and everything is just going to sell. No, like, do drops, you know, keep the exclusives for VIPs, allocate, you know, 50 pieces per day, you know, so things like that. We're going to need to kind of educate the vendors and, you know, basically get them on board to realize that this is still just like running a booth at a convention. And
so Ben, sorry to interrupt. I just had a quick idea for another DesignerCon joke pin. What if
are you going to make one that says 2020 Anaheim, California?
Well, close. It's going to say 2020 Anaheim, California. I was there.
Nice.
I totally sanction that. Do it. I totally sanction it.
I stood in line for Decon and all I got was this crappy pin.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be, that's amazing. Yeah, we need that. We definitely need that. Now, you know, it's funny because the rules in Anaheim are that if we as the show sell something that says Decon on it, like if the Decon booth sells, like, let's say a pin that says Decon 2020, if we put Anaheim, California on the pin, we have to give part of the sales to the convention center.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Is it a significant?
But if you just put Anaheim and not California, does that work? You could be
No.
talking about you could be talking about the chili, man. Anaheim chili.
Yeah, Anaheim chilies. Yeah.
No, but the way we get around it is because clearly we can't monitor it. If Scott, as a vendor, makes a pin and he puts Decon on it, which we allow him to do, and he puts Anaheim, California on it, which we have no control over,
then I get
he
sued.
can sell it and do anything he wants with it.
I see. So it's only DesignerCon officially sold merchandise that
Correct.
is subject to this tax or whatever.
Correct. Yes.
You should just tell the convention center you're just going to start putting other cities' names on there.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Exactly,
2021.
like Pittsburgh. And when one gets really popular, you say, you know what, Pittsburgh's really hitting it here for us. Maybe we need to go to Pittsburgh. And then they say, you know what, you can keep the 50 cents per pin. We want to keep it.
Transylvania.
Got to leverage this pin.
Do you suppose that applies to all the SDCC merchandise because it says San Diego in their name?
Well, that's San Diego. I don't know how San Diego works. This
Okay.
is Anaheim. Anaheim
Right,
is very, very proud of their name, very proud of their location, very proud of how many employees they furloughed. Very proud of everything.
Very proud that
Oh,
they're
man.
still furloughed.
Very proud that they don't wear masks.
Very proud about that.
Very
Very proud about that.
They're very proud people.
It's getting better. I will say it is getting better, the mask thing down here, than it was, but it's
Good.
still crazy. It's
Do
still
you guys know that The Rock announced today that he and his family have COVID?
Oh, I
Wow.
Had, right?
Had or have?
Had, I believe, 3 weeks ago or something like that.
wow.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Jeez.
Somebody in chat's like, DesignerCon 2020, Pasadena, California. We still can't do it there. It doesn't matter. Any enclosed area, we can't do it. We can't do it. But online.
You know what you could do is spell Anaheim wrong. So like
Ooh.
it's I-M, like if you do I-E-M.
Anaheim.
Yeah, so it's
Anaheim.
Anaheim, but it's H-I-E-M instead of H-E-I-M, because it still could spell Anaheim. Whoa.
Ah,
Hey.
Tricky.
Oh, this. But I think you should make that pin. You definitely should make that pin about 2020. I was there.
make sure you put the 50-cent sticker on it too, though, just to continue that infuriation
I'll just
rolling.
same backer card. I'm so
Right.
crazy about it. It'll be like the same pin actually, and they'll just like change the.
In Sharpie, you just write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, get out of here. This is
The
my
return
life.
of Leo.
This is my life now. Every day, it's like
So
phone calls and Zoom calls and.
hey Ben, since we're talking about DesignerCon, the other day I thought about. I don't want to give anyone ideas that's watching this that might.
Who's Tofu Bear?
That's my daughter.
Why don't you just let her into the show like I let Leo?
No, I was thinking like, are there going to be like pop shop people monitoring sort of like these booths? Because I was thinking like, what's to stop someone that has a booth to say like, hey guys, don't buy from Pop Shop. Like I'm going to put my store site up here and then just go straight there and purchase it, just to avoid the 10%. Is there anything?
We don't care.
Okay.
If that's what you really want. If you want to just sit there and tell people, go to my website and buy my shit, that's fine.
All right.
Anybody can do that.
Yeah, I
You
was
heard
just,
it here.
But why would you when it's like, here you have this platform where you literally can take a picture of the product as you're doing live, you put up the price and you sell it. And then at the end of the day, all you have to do is print out the shipping packaging, so that print out the shipping label that they give you
yeah.
and just put it in the mail.
I think the only way that it could potentially be beneficial is if you're selling like a painting for like thousands of dollars.
Maybe.
And then, you know, just to avoid that 10% and then like just ship it yourself. I was just thinking, I was just curious, like if that was a thing or could be a thing.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, even now, pop shop vendors, they're like, okay, guys, we're coming off the air. Don't forget to visit our store online if you want to get anything. But, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not too worried. There will be pop shop people on, and actually there will be an entire room dedicated to help desk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Nice.
anybody in vendors and attendees will be able to go in there and talk to employees right there and then.
And you know what's nice about that is they'll field all the complaints and you'll just like skate right by it. You'll just be like, contact the pop shop people. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, who, me? I'm just the guy who runs the show. Why do you want to talk to me? Why do you want to complain to me?
Go straight to the pop shop customer service. Thank you.
Go talk to Tom Nook.
Actually, the funny thing is, I'm actually surprised. So we sent out the survey about cancellations and all that. And I'm actually surprised what vendors canceled versus what vendors are going along for either just pushing it or pushing it and doing the live thing. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
I mean, I can say for myself, like I'm already I mean, it's still a while away, but I'm already starting to like kind of brainstorm, you know, sort of creative things. Cause essentially it's like, you know, aside from selling stuff, like the creative side wants to do something unique. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you watch, you know, your show, the 3D retro, and like you see the community there and stuff, like it really like makes you think, okay, well, you know, I don't want to just sell stuff. I want to have fun with it somehow.
That's the real opportunity that it gets you, I think, is the engagement and like being able to do something new, you know, and not just sell stuff, but actually make an experience out of it, you know. And I know, like, I haven't talked to Dove about what we're doing for DKE's side for Decon yet, but I know, you know, we're going to do what we did for San Diego for New York, and we're sort of upping it, and we're adding like actual programming where there will be people who have a slot every day and are doing like a show, and we're more community interaction. And the one nice thing about that is we can archive that. So all of the interviews that we did for San Diego are all going on YouTube. Probably.
Yeah, I think that was Dove's only concern is like,
Yeah.
how do I get Janky to record my Pop Shop shows?
Right. Which
And I'm like, screen record maybe, or
essentially, I think, like I said, we haven't really talked about it, but the Pop Shop just becomes another camera, that you can watch. You can go to the Pop Shop and watch it, or you can come to the Zoom and watch it, and you'll still get the same. The same thing's gonna be happening on both.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
But I don't know. Like I said, we haven't really talked about it. It's his show, not mine, so I don't. Speak.
Because
Yeah,
I think one of the things that we'll be able to maybe request from the Pop Shop people, if like people like Dove wanted, is I think they do record everything.
I think they do too, because I was going to say they have that best of every month where they have
Yeah, and so
little excerpts.
if anything, I can maybe even request the videos for Dove.
Yeah,
maybe save you a hassle there.
Do they offer booth babes?
What?
They offer booth babes.
No booth babes.
Talk to me. I'll come. I'll just show up. I'll tie my T-shirt in a bow and.
Oh no!
You're good.
Booth babes.
Oh jeez.
Is that the only Labubu you've gotten from Pop Shop?
No, I've gotten 3. This is my 3rd one.
Oh my
Do you
God.
know that's not a Labubu?
Yeah, it's series 3. It's got the dinosaur.
It's a little
tail.
monster.
Yeah, little monster.
It's a Momo.
Labubu.
I don't know the difference. I'm not educated. I was just like, oh,
It's
those
a
are cool.
Labubu.
This one has a much rounder face,
Yeah, it's a totally different
bigger
sculpt.
eyes.
And the dinosaur tail. That's
Yeah, that's right. And the
Series
dinosaur tail.
2 or series 1.
That's series 1.
1, and this is series 3.
Oh yeah, the heads are different.
Yeah. Heads are different. Dinosaur tail.
Dinosaur tail is a big deal. Yeah.
I actually like that the pink one. I like
I
the
did too.
shape of it. That one a little bit.
This was the one. There's only like 2 I liked in the picture of, and I bought the blind box because I couldn't get wasn't fast enough to grab the open one.
What was the
But
other
when I
one you
opened
liked?
I liked it's like the clear yellow with the black. It kind of looks like Pikachu.
Oh, okay.
But this one, when I opened it, like the colorway is great. I mean, the paint application is always on these is awesome. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad I got that one. Anyway, that was not a show and tell. That was my booth babe.
Nice.
Hey, are Scott and I gonna get our Toy Geeks pins for DCon this year?
Oh, I need, those are designed by Brandon
We got to talk to
Ragnar.
Ragnar. Yeah.
Yeah, and how are you going to do a scavenger hunt with those?
I'm gonna hide them all over the country. I've got channels. Got a network. Of orphans.
I should talk to Ragnar about getting you and Scott official pins. Kevin doesn't
Yeah,
even
that would
look
be
like
cool.
his pin anymore. That's it.
I know.
That's it. Like Kevin's pin is old school.
Here's Tofu Bear.
Oh, hey, Tofu there.
Tofu Bear.
She was just in chat a minute ago, and there she is, live
It's
on the
wild.
screen.
She just did 2 eyeballs in chat.
She did. We saw.
She's peeping. That's what she means.
I'm not in the chat right now.
Any other toys, guys? Any other things coming out? Or
I have actually. There's a really cool thing that got announced. I want to say yesterday. Ben, can you screen share this so people can see it?
I can actually. What I can do is I can let you screen share.
All right, let me find it.
And then remember, we can't end the show without that time of the show coming up.
Our favorite
And Scott
time of
has
the
a
show.
special request too for the show, if I remember right.
Request.
A request?
There's something from last week's. It came out last week that you wanted to talk about on the show, unless you don't want to talk about it anymore.
I don't remember what that was.
That's so
The
quick.
balloon toy. Oh man,
Yeah,
never
one
mind.
second. All right, here. While you figure it out, I'll share this.
All right. What do
Yeah,
we got?
Jeff
Okay,
Belinsky.
so hang on, desktop. Here we go. So Mug Costanza, who is awesome. He's kind of, I don't want to say newer in the bootleg scene. He's been around for a few years, but he's had a couple pieces that are really great over the past couple years. And he teamed up with a an upcoming series of Garbage Pail Kids knocked off called Garbage Chute Droids. And so they had made this card of Anthony Dangles. And there's a name of C-3PO parts, and they got in touch with Mug and had him make this bootleg toy version of the Anthony Dangles mobile. There's the card on the box right there.
Oh my gosh.
And look, I got put on the map in the scene because of making the Severed Limbs toys, so this is right down my alley. But I just thought this was so well done, and such like it's a funny figure. Like
That's so disrespectful.
There's also a variant called Golden Rod.
Of course there is.
Yeah. But this is, I think it just came out. It's available. If you go to Mug Costanza Toys Instagram, he's got links to it. Garbage Chute Droids are the ones selling it. I think it's 105 plus shipping. So it's not cheap, but it's really, really well made. And I just thought that was a really
Yeah,
awesome.
I wonder if those are like recast resin pieces.
They are cast. They're not reused pieces. So he did make molds and cast. When I did the C-3PO, I did the same thing, which I probably could have just chopped up C-3POs and saved myself a lot of time. But I ended up casting them too. But yeah, those are all cast. He put the wires in and whatever.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I thought that was worth sharing. Also, since we had Scott Cherry on promoting his Barbarian Rage comic book, which is almost funded now, and because George finally convinced him to make a toy, so he is making, now there's an add-on available for the comic book.
Oh my gosh.
Of a Kilgar the Barbarian minifigure that you can get. I think the green one's $25, the Kickstarter exclusive green one, and then the painted one is $35 as an add-on.
I guarantee you that probably helped get
That's cool.
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
I mean, Scott's sculpts are so great. Like, you see one of his sculpts and you know immediately it's one of his sculpts.
But not everyone can afford an original Scott Cherry sculpt.
Yeah. Well, and Scott's stuff is really expensive, like those pieces, especially the Motu stuff, which is sort of how he got known.
So can you go back to the green sculpt?
Yep.
So maybe I'm the only one, but when I'm just looking at that face, I just see Donald Trump.
He's not gonna like that because it kind of
Thanks
looks like
for ruining it.
Well, now I don't want it.
Wah wah. Here, you gotta look at it with the painted brown hair. That one's better.
Bill, Ben, you sell trunk. You love Donald Trump toys.
Oh yeah, I love Ron English toys.
Anyway, I think they're great. There's the painted version. There's a better look at the painted version, which is less Trumpy.
Yeah, very.
And more just squatty Scott Cherry.
Trumpy.
But yeah, so those are the two things that I sort of saw this week that I thought would be worth sharing. I think both.
Awesome.
Yeah, that
really
was
cool
cool,
pieces.
man.
Yeah, from both two of my favorite guys in the resin scene right now. Really, really good creators who are doing really cool, unique things.
Yeah, thanks for that. I don't think I would have stumbled upon the 3PO Anthony Dangles thing.
Yeah, it's
neat.
such a cool piece. Well, and there's also, if you're interested, you can go, the Garbage Chute Droids guy is selling wax packs of the cards, and I think there's only a handful of actual cards, but so he's doing like metal cards and sketch cards. Like, you buy a pack and there's all sorts of random stuff you get in it, and they're really cool. They're really creative, sort of Star Wars garbage pail.
Nice.
So yeah.
Well, because we're running out of time, we do have a time frame here. We have maybe just a couple of minutes, at which point we go to our favorite website, vinylpulse.com, but we don't really go to the website. We go to the Instagram because Jack really doesn't like us going to the website. So let's go ahead and do that while we still have some time here, everyone.
If you're wondering, yes, that is actually the official intro for that segment now.
Word for word.
Yeah.
So here we are, guys. It is Vinyl Pulse, your favorite Instagram. Make sure if you don't follow it already, follow Vinyl Pulse. And yes, you can still go to vinylpulse.com.
Yes.
But
There's a .com.
there is a
Is that www?
so
Either one word.
HTTP
It is a
colon
www.
//
But actually, speaking of Kickstarters, we should talk about this because it's coming up to an end soon.
Cambot.
Cambot. This is from. Is it CZ? Is that how you pronounce it? CZ?
CZ
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
CZ13, yeah.
Yeah. So CZ13 and Clutter. This is a Kickstarter. Now this is the 2-petal rose.
That's right. This is a
version.
5-inch one
Right.
that they're launching as part of the Kickstarter. It's sort of like a get it first through Kickstarter kind of thing.
Right, but the series actually has a great array of artists associated to it,
It does.
and you can find it right now on Kickstarter.
Can you name those 3? No
Robots Will Kill. That's the one I know.
Yes. Andrea Kang and CZ13.
Oh,
That's what you're here for, Jack. There you go.
Okay, yes.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about it, Jack? The actual
Yeah,
Kickstarter
I mean,
thing and
so
how-
sure. I mean, so CZ13 is a UK artist, as many of you know. He goes to 5 points every year. He has a couple different things he does, but the Cambot has really taken off. There was a 5-inch version that's sort of the OG Cambot that Clutter had produced, and they made several of those. And now they're calling this the 3-ounce Cambot. It's a 3-inch blind box. And there's a Megabot, which is 15-inch, which strangely is the 40-ounce Megabot, but it's 15 inches. And so it's pretty cool. The Kickstarter is ending really soon. It's ending this Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific. So you have like a day and change.
to still go
if you
back
haven't-
and support.
Yeah,
Get some
that's right.
exclusive ones.
That's right. And part of the thing about the advanced release, like the 2-petal rose, which they just announced yesterday, is if you buy through the Kickstarter, it's $90 versus $110, I believe, if you buy it retail later in the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it did really well. They're at like $200,000 or something like that.
Nice.
That's great.
So they got funded.
That
They did.
neck is really cool. That's Quicks, right? The one below it.
Oh, yes. The MechBot.
The
Yes.
Which one?
So right below the 2-petal rose,
Yeah.
directly
second
below
row,
it.
second.
The pink. And there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the color.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah. So the fun thing about this is that it's designed so that you can take an existing Cambot or little quickie, which is where you see the head there. It's the Quicks variant of Cambot. You just pop off the head off an existing 5-inch figure, and you can seat it in
Nice.
the cockpit.
Huh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Like I said, they actually got some really good artists to participate in this, and it's a very exciting series. So
Yeah, and the other thing I want to say about that is the MechBot started out as just a concept sketch from a guy who goes by Freaky Fur. He's a Singaporean artist. He's a friend of Quix's, and shout out to him because if you remember way back in the day, he used to work for Play Imaginative and Playtimes magazine. So he's sort of back in toys now, which is kind of cool.
nice. Let's see. I know that we're short on time here.
We are.
I mean, there's Labubus, which of course we talked about. This is series
Yes.
3.
Oh, the
Zimomo.
The one I got, is that a chase? Because I don't see it on there.
Which one?
The pink one that I got.
That's a good one.
I don't see it on that list.
I don't see it either.
I don't see it either.
Well, look at
There's
me.
12 on that list. Yeah, maybe.
Chaser.
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 Yeah, maybe. Let's see it again.
It is right there.
Hold on. We
Huh.
got
Pink face, black tip ears, green
It
eyes.
kind of looks like a chase. Yeah. Wow.
How'd
Look
you
at
pull
you.
that off, Janky?
Well, you know, I know the guy that runs the shop. It was a blind box. It was a total accident. That's
the
awesome.
blind box.
Yeah, it was. Here it is right here. I ripped it open and
Nice.
sweet. Well, screw that
Have you-
Pikachu
hey,
one I
Ben.
wanted. That's way better.
Oh,
Have you, of the ones you've pulled so far, sorry, of the Little Monsters 3, you know, you do a lot of open box ones, right? Have you pulled the chase that's the green cow one where it's like the bear, but he's got the costume off his head?
yes,
pretending to
we
be-
have.
Oh, you
pulled
have?
one of those.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Jack, from Toma.
Yes.
My daughter has created a piece of Sophobia. I'd like to have my daughter work on your site. Well, I think
Oh,
he
okay,
means
sure.
have it featured on your website.
yes, yes.
So
Yes. Okay. Great.
In the chat, Monster Lash just confirmed that yes, that is a chase. So
ooh,
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Chase,
Nice.
JP.
Look at you.
man, janky with the chase.
thank you. For the
This is
chase.
like this is the only one I really like. The super hard to get one.
Well, no, the one I liked was the Pikachu one, but now I want that one
Oh, okay.
because it's rare.
Well, I think we're going to be selling off our last cases tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Last?
Well, we only got one master carton. We're trying to get more.
How many cases are
Um,
in a master carton?
I think maybe like 10.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we're gonna try to get more, but right now I think we're selling off our last 2 cases tomorrow.
So please send more to the United States. How to work?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Howard to agree to that. We'll see about that. But yeah, join us tomorrow for the chaos and the
I was
madness.
gonna say, yeah, if you want to watch humanity just hit a new low, people scratching eyeballs virtually to get at Labubu's.
Is it
Yeah, and if you want to be reminded how slow you are when you're like 40
know,
something,
how
try
ridiculous.
to like beat them to the punch. It's like useless. Like,
is it 11 to 5 again tomorrow, Ben?
11 to 5, and then we have Juan Muniz joining us at 1 o'clock.
Cool.
oh, nice.
Juan at 1 o'clock.
Juan at 1 o'clock. Yes. And we
Never
basically,
pass
we're gonna
up
set
a
up a little
Joe
table
Palpatine.
and keep them at the door and have them sign for 5 hours.
He's gonna sign Scott Tolson toys for 5
Yeah,
hours.
Scott
Yeah.
Tolson goes.
Just have them sign everything there.
Artist
Pop
torture
Shop
treatment.
Live, everyone, tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna call it. I know this was kind of like a last minute thing.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, everyone says Supreme drop tomorrow. That's right, 8 a.m. usual Thursday. But afterwards, after you don't get your Supreme products, you can come over to Pop Shop Live.
And not get
Yeah.
Labubu's.
They'll try to get some 3D retro products and not get those either. So thanks everyone for joining us live. Thanks everyone for watching this after the fact. Thank you to all of our live viewers. Thank you, Toma, all the way from Japan.
Yeah, thank you, Toma.
Philip, our regular Craig. We love you guys, always joining us in the live show. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Follow us on Instagram at Toy Geeks BTC. And hopefully we will see you guys next week for another Toy Geeks live, because we're not going back to the counter anytime soon.
Ever
This is the
again.
only thing we have to look forward to
That's it.
all week.
Exactly. All right,
Thanks,
guys.
Janky.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.